Hi, I'm Don, and this is the Hobbyist Geek. Welcome back, y'all! Today, we are going to be doing the third piece in the Piececool pirate ship collection. This time anyway, is the last piece in their collection. Now, we're only doing the large-scale versions of these models. I may go back and do the small ones later, I don't know, but for now, we're just doing the large ones. But today, it's the Queen Anne's Revenge. I am really looking forward to this. Blackbeard is one of my favorite pirates. I mean, he's obviously the most famous. Everybody knows the name Blackbeard. What you may not know is the Queen Anne's Revenge was actually a French slave ship, La Concorde. I'm sure I'm thoroughly butchering that pronunciation, but that Blackbeard actually captured and then took over and renamed the Queen Anne's Revenge. He threw 40 cannons on this thing, which is more than any of the other models that we've done. I don't know if this is actually going to have all 40 or not. We will see, but let's go ahead. Let's take a look at the packaging and see what comes inside. All right, y'all, here we have this wonderful ship in this packaging. Some of you may not know, but Edward Teach, aka Blackbeard, he actually didn't like violence very much. He would use it, obviously, he wasn't afraid to use it, but he much preferred to simply use his reputation to complete the job. But coming on in here, you can see some cannon portholes down here. I don't know if there are actual cannon or cannon barrels in there. I guess we'll see. Definitely more color on this than in the other two. The Black Pearl was just two colors. It was black and metallic gold. And the Flying Dutchman was kind of a glittery brownish color. This, I mean, you can tell the sails have multiple colors on them and appear in some cases maybe to be torn. I'm not sure if that's accurate. We've got red and black down here. We've got some gold. This has definitely got more color than any of the other vessels that we have done thus far. It's also got a difficulty level of 5. That kind of scares me a little bit because the Black Pearl was a 5 and that thing was really, really hard to get together. It's also a much bigger package and much heavier than the Black Pearl or the Flying Dutchman. Looks like we've got 439 pieces. That's way higher than either of the other vessels. So I'm going to be honest, this may or may not be it's definitely going to be a 3-part video. It may or may not be 4. I hope not. I hope I can get this done in 3. According to this, it's only 12 hours to put together. Now, I don't know how accurate that is. I mean, the other models that we've put together have been about that length, all told, just straight build time, of course. When you add in cutting out all the pieces, I mean, this is going to be a big one. This does suggest getting a display box to hold it in. I don't have one of those, but yeah, maybe. Some tools and stuff like that. Nothing too surprising. It does say we have 8 sheets of metal. Let's go and get the cellophane off and see if that's true. Okay, cellophane is off. Let's see if we can't get this thing open. Man, these boxes are always really tight. Okay, so here are the wow. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pages of instruction here. Yeah, it looks like 2 of them are actually just parts lists. Big parts lists, I will say. But parts lists all the same, so 5 full pages of instructions. That's way more than we got in the other models. Okay. Whoa. Did I miscount? Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did 6 pages of instructions. So there's actually 8. Wow. All right. So 6 pages of instructions, way more than the other models. This is definitely a much bigger piece. Looking at these instructions here, yeah, these are really small print instructions as well. So that's going to be an absolute pain. I see the magnifying glass coming in useful here. You can also see up here, we've got like these barrels and stuff like that on this deck. We've done that before, and it typically hasn't worked out quite right in terms of visibility. I mean, it looks fine when you're building it, and then whenever the whole model is complete, you can barely see them. Looks like we've actually got a lifeboat here. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. What I don't know yet is whether or not we've got multiple decks. Based on what I'm seeing here, it looks like we are not going to be doing the lower decks. This is good. This is good. The Black Pearl had all the lower decks on it, and that did not turn out well because you can't even see all the detail on the lower deck. But this upper deck, man, just look at all that detail there. This is going to be fun. Oh man, I hope you guys are in for a ride because I have a feeling this is going to take a little while. All right, let's get this folded up here and take a look at the metal. Okay, and here is the metal we get with this particular piece. Looks good off the bat. See if I can't get this open. Wow. Erg. Piececool. They really like gluing this. Their cellophane on the box is really glued on too. Maybe it's just my piece, but. Okay, so we've got 1, 2. Looks like 3 and 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Considering 3 of these are a bit smaller, I would say 6 1/4. Looks like, yeah, about 6 1/4 full sheets of metal here. We've got our solid black, and some of these are going to be fun. These look like those wonderful rigging cables that I hated so much on the other 2. I love this gold. This is a beautiful, shiny gold. That is going to be awesome when we throw this thing together. Oh, wow. Look at that engraving. Man, focus. Okay, that is highly detailed engraving on there. So the laser etching is really well done. Over here, you can see we've got white, we've got red. I love the little red on the flames and stuff. That's really pretty cool. And that almost looks like a curtain of some sort. I don't know. We'll see when we assemble, of course. Tons of tiny little pieces all around. Oddly, these actually look like people. Kind of. Let's see if I can... Will it focus? Can I get it to focus? It's a little better. Look at that. That looks a little bit like people. So, wonder where those are going to go. That's kind of interesting. All right, we have... Wow. Look at the grain on this. And this is the bottom of the ship. So that's awesome. We've got all the planks laser etched into the deck here. Man, this grating here looks really good too. I got to tell you, this particular piece, based on what I'm seeing here, is gonna be gorgeous. I mean, look at this. Just look at this. The colors, the laser etching. Holy crap. Look at that. They've got like a skeleton looking thing here. This is gonna be beautiful. This is gonna be really beautiful if we can get it together. But what say we go ahead and we cut out some pieces and let's get started. Okay, so here we are, and we have us the deck of the ship. This actually went together a lot smoother than I thought it was going to, and a lot faster too. I actually feel a little guilty for stopping here, but it's a natural stopping point, and the next part of the build is going to take quite a bit longer. We're going to start building the hull all around, so getting started now just doesn't make a lot of sense. As far as the deck goes, I like it and I don't. I like it in that, you know, we've got a lot of these barrels, different shaped boxes, all kinds of stuff like that all over the place. Even some buckets in here, which are quite nice. Little bit of a color change with these red bits here and here. Not sure why those are the only color changes though. I'm also a little upset in that a lot of the detail just kind of melds together because the brown is dark enough that it makes it harder to see. There we go. All right. Look at this ship, well, little boat or whatever this is. I think it's a boat right here. It's actually got all these little ropes and stuff that are tying it down. And you can't really see the ropes unless the angle... Wow! Okay, I'm just going to drop everything from here on out. Unless the angle is just right. And, you know, I don't know. I'm not particularly impressed. And that little drop actually really hurt because this popped out. Let me fix that. Okay. Apparently I didn't twist that enough and it popped out, but I've got it fixed now. Unreal. But that's actually another one of my problems. I mean, as you can see, there's these giant gaping holes right there. They're not covered by anything. I'm assuming they just assume there'll be no light coming in once we put the hole in here, so they'll appear black. It's okay. It's okay. I do like, you know, the guardrail here, and they've got a little bit of stairs going down. If you can see that. Of course, we've got our stairs on the back with the railings. We've got this nice little door here that actually is slightly open. You can see it. There. Wow. Okay. This railing here, and we actually have finally a steering wheel. So this is the first ship out of the 3 to have a steering wheel. So that is quite nice. Up front here, again, little stairs going up to the forward deck here. Not terribly much to really speak of other than that. We do have these little, I don't know, I think they're boats. They're certainly in the shape of little boats. But stacked with crates and stuff inside. And of course, these giant containers, or whatever these are supposed to be. And that, I think, is the biggest thing. I don't understand what a lot of this stuff is. Like these giant things here. I don't know what that's for. These, what the heck are these? Okay, just decoration, some part of the ship. I don't know what they're for. The cannons themselves were much easier to put together, but I don't like the look of them as much as I did like on the Flying Dutchman. So, other than that, I mean, there is a lot of detail on here. And, you know, up close like this, it's easy to see when you get to a distance. And I'm sure once we put the sails and everything in, a lot of this detail is just going to blend away. But that is where we are at the moment. I'm looking forward to seeing what comes next. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Have a great day.